Good evening, everyone. Yay. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Lion, how are you? I did get your email. I hadn't had a chance to respond yet. I will get back to you. And hey, Becky, how are you doing tonight, honey? And then Linda, good to see you as well. And I'm sure you all already know if you see my name in the chat typing, that's actually Tammy Renee typing for me. She's modding for me. So, hey, Karen. Hey, Poppy. I'm so glad to see all of you. I've got so much stuff tonight, guys, and I'm going to try to go really, really quick tonight because I'm not feeling great. I think my blood pressure is acting up again. And so I'm going to go pretty fast tonight, but I didn't want to cancel. I did want to come on. So I am here and we're going to do it, but I am going to go fast. So, hey, Mary. Hey, Linda. Okay, I'm trying to get myself sorted here. I'm so out of kilter. Out of kilter. Okay, I think I'm sorted now. I think I'm sorted. Hey, Lynn. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Okay. I think I got myself sorted somewhat. I'm going to start with these things since they're right here in front of me. But if you guys are new to me here and you are thinking about purchasing, please make sure you send your information to me here at Gina_Bay at hotmail.com. I'll get it out eventually. Just so that I can get in contact with you and we'll do what we need to do. Other than that, I just invoiced from last week. So the new invoices will not be going out until Sunday or Monday. And it'll probably Monday because I'm going tomorrow to visit my girls, Tammy and Linda, for a couple of days. We're going to hang out and have some fun. So I won't get anything accomplished during that time. I can guarantee that. So, so bear with me if I'm run a little behind because I am going to go have a little visit for a couple of days, and I'm looking forward to it. Just relax and have some girl time, and you know, be goofy and fun. So, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night so far. I appreciate you coming in and joining me. And I ship from Florida if you're new to me. What else? I use Pirate Ship and PayPal for my shipping and invoicing. Other than that, that's about it. I ask that people try to pay within 48 hours of receiving your invoice so I can get your things out to you. And, this is my only source of income, so I kind of really depend on it to come in a timely manner. Plus, I just can't hold on to stuff. I don't have enough room for it. So if you can do that for me, I truly, truly appreciate it. And that's it, I think. Hey, Mike. So we're going to get started. I've got some little stuff right here that we're going to start with because it's right here in front of me. And if it's not your cat's meow, it's okay. We can pass on it and go on to something else. But I'm going to start with it, see if anybody's interested. Let me jot some stuff down really quick because y'all know me. I'm always behind. Always. Okay, Mary, you come on, girl. Okay, so these first few things I'm going to have are part of, you remember the bears I had, the Muffy Vanderbear collection that was out in the late 1990s and through I think it was 2000. So they had this whole collection of things. And if you were a part of the club, they would send you things. So I have some of the things that are part of the club that were club only kind of things, but I think they're stinking adorable. So I'm going to show them to you. These right here, I'm going to do these at $2 each. I'm just going to do them flat, $2 each. And these are the Muffy Vanderbeer Collection Muffy Mail gift tags. There's 4 different designs. So look how cute those are. You got the little Muffy bear, and this is her friend. It's Hoppy Vanderhair, Muffy Vanderbear, if I remember correctly. But there's 4 different designs in here. So there's 2 of them. I don't know what the other 2 look like because I didn't open it. It's new old stock, printed in Hong Kong from 1992. It's a cute little gift tags. Some may have 4 on there. I don't know. Hey, Jen. You're not that late. We just started, girl. Hey, Carrie Ann. So there's your first one. If you like that one, you can just put in letter A for that one if you like that one. And then the second one is this one here. Again, it's in the package. And it's got the bear and the hare laying in this old-fashioned looking bed, asleep on one side. And then the second design, she's like kind of in front of, it looks kind of almost like a Christmas fireplace with her puppy. But I don't know what the other 2 designs are, like I said, because I didn't open them. This is from 1992 as well. 4 designs, 2 of each. Okay, there you go. So that would be letter B if you like that one. So that was A and B. And we'll put those aside. If you decide you want those, just let me know. I have to go turn the air on. It's hot in here. Whew. Okay, and then I've got a couple of things of ephemera here that I'm going to do super quick. So this first one, these are old. These are not repops. These are not reproductions. These are the original ephemera. These are not reproductions. So this one, let's start it at I'm going to start at $4. So this is the first piece of ephemera I have for you tonight. And it is the Eggs card. Do not remove this card. Somebody did. Eggs, Armour and Company, T.H. Wheeler Division, Clinton Market, Boston, from, and it was never filled in. So I do have the plastic like card holder thing that it goes in, but I took it out so you could see it a little bit better. But it is just blank on the back. It's a great piece of old ephemera if you like that kind of thing. Y'all know I can't even find my ruler tonight. So it is 5.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches tall. But if there's no interest in the Eggs card, we will pass on that. I'll set it to the side. And I'll put it back in the little plastic thing here. And then I have a choice of, this will be a $4 start as well. It's choice of, there's 2 different ones. And these are creamery tags. So the first creamery tag is the Mayfair Creamery in Buffalo, New York. Cash buyers of cream. It's got the name, post office, and shipping point. That's where you return your empty can to. And on the back, it says, your shipments of cream are greatly appreciated by us. We guarantee good service and highest return for every can of cream you send to us. Tell your neighbor about us and hand him a Mayfair tag. We need more good quality cream to take care of our excellent butter outlets. Mayberry Creamery Company, Incorporated, Buffalo, New York. So that's the first one for Mayfair. The other creamery tag is Walker Creamery. It's a little bit larger than the other one. It does have some discoloration there from age, but I think that's really cool. Walker's celebrated ice cream manufacturers. Do not remove this tag. Please return properly to Walker Creamery Products, Kane, Pennsylvania. So this one says, all shipments of ice cream are carefully packed and inspected before leaving our factory. It should withstand the warm weather for several hours, but should be repacked as soon as received, especially when shipped a long distance. Remember to rinse out and dry the can, putting cover on same. Place inside the tub and tie canvas cover on so the can will not get lost and return to us. Ice cream cans, after they're empty, left standing around, impart a very bad odor and ruin the cans. So I think that's pretty cool. So I see Tammy Renee in. If there's no other interest, we will count that one down. Going once, going twice, and sold. And I assume you want the one that says Walker on it. That's just an assumption. Yeah, I figured you wanted the Walker one. Okay, thank you. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Thomas. So the Mayfair is still available, and that one's going to Tammy Renee. I like that. That's got your last name. I think that's fun. Okay, we'll do a couple more things of ephemera, then we'll move on to some hard stuff over here. Then we can come back to ephemera if you want to. Uh, this I don't know the date. I haven't even looked this stuff up. I don't know the date on this, but I'm just gonna sell it or try, show it to you anyway. So this is an old set of what I call checks. They call them notes. Gray line product of Wilson Jones. The cover does show like some damage on it right there, but look on the inside. It's a whole thing of old check, what I call checks. They call notes. There's your little register right there, and there's quite a few of them still in there. So this will be a $5 start if anybody's interested. I don't know, there's 50 in there. I'm sure there's some gone. Let's see. I don't know. It may be complete. I don't know. Hey, Marcy. Like I said, it does show a little damage, but it's got a ton of them in here. I'm trying to show. And I wish I could see what that says. It just says Wilson Jones. Record keeping essentials. Interesting. Somebody did do a little math on the inside cover, just so you know. I guess they were using that to do their math so they could keep their checkbook straight. But if there's no interest, we will pass on that one. And I'll set it to the side. And then we'll go to some hard goods really quick. Let's do this and this next. So next up, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I forgot to turn my ringer off. Okay. Next up, I have a little wooden owl. He's going to be a $5 start. And he's a carved little wooden owl. And he's got a little baby wooden owl inside of him. I don't know if you'll be able to see him through those holes. But there's a little baby owl in there. You can kind of see through there a little bit. He's a little baby owl inside the big owl. Hey, Chad. And let me see. It looks like he might have a little chip right there. Let's see here. He is 2¼ inches tall. So he's a little guy. No, I can't measure the baby because I can't even see that baby in there, Thomas. I can kind of see him, but I can't see where he stops and where he starts. Yeah, I've seen the ones that have like the elephants and have the little baby elephants inside and all that, but I haven't found an owl before. I thought he was kind of cool. And if there's no interest, we will pass on that. And guys, if you see something, you don't have to wait till the end. You can just put owl in there or whatever, and we'll know what you're talking about, right? Because I may or may not do a oh, Mike. Okay, we'll count it down for Mike. Going once, going twice and sold to Mike. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I may not do a speed round tonight, so if you see something, just go ahead and speak up for it because I'm probably not going to do a rapid recap tonight. My blood pressure is really high again, and so I may not feel like it. If I do, I will, but if I'm just letting you know. Okay, so next up, this will also be a $5 start. I'm trying to keep it easy on us. And this is an old tin. It's white cloverine brand salve. Ingredients are rectified oil, turpentine, white petroleum, white refined wax, all USP salve. Discovered by physician. Directions: apply liberally when desired. And there you go. It was 25 cents. Manufacturing since 1895 by the Wilson Chemical Company. Oh, girl, I don't pack, y'all. When I go somewhere, I throw some stuff in a bag and I'm out the door. Y'all know that. Here is the back side of it. It does have, some stuff on the back too, which makes it kind of cool because you could display it either way. But I did like the front because it's got like the clover on there. I'll turn around so you can see the back. Oh, gotta turn it. Highly recommended as an emollient soothing application for cutaneous irritations such as superficial burns, sunburn, chapped hands, face and lips, tired, tender feet, chafings, and chilblains, whatever a chilblain is. If you cannot secure further, supply locally, write direct. I don't know. There's not a date on this, but I know it's old. That's all I know. And I didn't look it up. The Wilson Chemical Company, it says manufacturing since 1895. So I'm assuming early 1900s, 1920s, 1930s is what I would assume. And we will pass on that one. Oh, let me show you the size. I didn't even measure it. I'm not at myself tonight. Okay. Next up, this piece is pretty amazing. I don't even know what to price it at because it is so cool, but we're going to figure that out. I think I'll start this one at 8. It is a advertising piece. It looks like slag glass, but it's not. It's plastic. It's almost like a celluloid or like a Bakelite kind of thing. Um, it's from Fuller. You remember Fuller Brush Company? And you got your little salesman up there with his salesman case. And it looks like purple and white slag glass, but it's not, just so you know. But it's an old letter opener. I love the way this looks. I think this is fantastic. Made in the USA. This is a great piece of advertising. I'm sure when they went around, trying to sell brushes to all the housewives, they would give them like a little gift. And this was probably one of the gifts they gave them to try to get them to talk their husbands into buying their brushes. You have a pink one, Poppy? That's cool. Yeah, this one's purple and white. Ooh. But I just love the guy up here on top. I've never seen one before. I like advertising pieces though. He's about just about 6 3/4 inches tall. You use it. Oh, that's cool. See, I like it when people use their vintage stuff. I think that's fun. All right. If there's no interest, we were going to pass on that one. I'll set it over here to the side. All right. So I have a bunch of shell flowers. These are made from seashells. They've got some age to them. I'm going to start them each. I'm selling them individually. I'm going to start them each at $4. So I'll show one, let people decide if they want that one or not, and then I'll move on to the next one. Okay? So that's the way we're going to do it because I have several over here. So I'll go through a handful of them, then we can move to something else if y'all don't like them or whatever. But we'll start with a little handful here because I think they're fantastic. But you know me, I like seashells, so y'all know me. Let me pull that one too. That one's really pretty. Okay. And they all have, you know, like this wire on the stem so you can kind of move them a little bit. They're not in fantastic condition, like the stems especially, because they do have age to them. Just know that. Somebody put some floral tape on some of the stems, and some of the little tape is coming off and all that, but they're still fantastic. So it'll be, hey, Marty, thanks for coming in. So the first one that I'm going to show you is going to be a $4 start. Hey, Susan. And it is this one here. This is all seashells. So this is the first one, $4 start. So you got your pink and then kind of a brownish gray in the center that you kind of see. They're all different sizes too. But I'll tell you how big this one is. Its height is about 10 inches, not quite 10 inches, and it is about 1 3/4 inches wide. Hey, Cindy. So these are all little tiny seashells around here, vintage seashells. So that is the first one. We'll give it a minute if nobody's interested. Hey, Warren. Thanks for coming in, guys. There we go. Now you can kind of see. See the shells, how pretty they are? They have a lot of personality. The fourth shell in. No, I can't. So I see Tammy Renee is in at 4. If there's no other interest, we're going to count this one down, guys. Going once, going twice, and sold. Susan, I know my notifications just don't work sometimes. I don't know why YouTube hates me so much, but they do. And have we got sold in yet? That is going to be going to Tammy Renee. Thank you, Tammy. We'll do a couple more, and if it's not y'all's cup of tea, it's okay. We'll move on, okay? Next up, this one is like so interesting to me. I don't know why it is, but it'll be a $4 start again. I'm just going to stick with that plan. But look at this one. I love how they did that one. Yep, Lan, I've got a few bottles. I don't know if I brought any bottles over. I may have a couple of bottles for tonight. I don't even know what I have over here, honestly. And I see Noelle. Hey, Noelle. S&G. And for $4. This one is really, I just love the look of that one. It looks so spirally, but that's all seashell. So we'll count this one down. Going once, going twice, and sold. I will, Lion. And that will be going to Noelle, I believe. Yep, to Noelle. Congratulations and thank you. I love that. Look how pretty that is. I mean, you could clip it off there and make like a brooch out of that even. It would just be gorgeous. I love these. Okay, we'll do one more, and then if y'all are bored with it, you just tell me. You know I'll move on and do something else. I don't care. I'll do whatever. And then this one is kind of like a purple color. It'll be a $4 start. They're all $4 starts. See if I can get the focus. And I see Noelle in F4. I'm trying to, yeah, let me give you like a measurement on the width of this one if I can. They're difficult sometimes. It looks like it's about 2 3/4 inches wide. If there's no other interest, we're going to count this one down too. Going once, going twice, and sold. And again, would make a fantastic brooch. I don't know why that's what I think of every time, but I do. But if y'all saw my video where I showed where I got those, I had them all together in those 2 bottles, and it was so pretty looking. Okay, so we'll stop on those for a minute. We'll come back to them if you guys like them. If not, if you're bored with them, that's okay. Just tell me. It's okay. I won't get my feelings hurt. Okay, so next up, it is a shell. It's not a little shell. This is a very, very old queen conch shell. It is fantastic. This one's going to start at 15, which is still a killer deal for a queen conch shell of this age. Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
It's going to be a $15 start. But look, it's as big as my head nearly. It is a beautiful old shell. Let me flip around the back so you can see that too. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Which, if you know anything about these, you know 15 is cheap for this. And I see Melissa in at 15. Linda is in at 20. It's a nice one, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can hear. Hold on. I'm gonna call y'all on my cell phone. Give me a second. Hello. Hello. I'm not getting very good reception. It just sounds like the ocean. I know, Mary. I do too, girl. Hey, Denise. So Mike is at 25. Melissa, let us know if you're still interested or not, sweetheart. You're out? Okay, thank you for letting me know. And Linda let us know that she was out as well. So we will count it down, guys. Going once, going twice, and sold to Mike. And I forgot what we said on it. Let me scroll back up for a second. At 25. She's got it on the screen for me. I can't even, y'all. I worry about myself at times. I really do. All right. I have one more I'm going to run. So get your little fingers ready. It's not quite as big, but I'm still going to start at 15 because it's still a good deal at 15. Okay? It's slightly smaller. Not a lot, but slightly smaller. This is my last one I have for right now. It's the same age, though. It's still old. It's still old, and it's a bit dusty as well. So $15 start. And it's still a nice big queen conch. It's just not quite as big as the other one. But it's still gorgeous with that pink on the inside. Look at that. Let me flip it around so you can see the outside. And I see Melissa in at 15. Hey, Trisha. Guys, thanks so much for coming in. You make me feel so happy. I appreciate you so much. Even though I can't talk correctly, I do appreciate you. They do glow, Denise. Where's my light? I just had my light earlier, checking something else out. Now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's right here. Do. Let's see if I'll be able to show you, though. But all shells glow a little bit. Can you see the little bit of green? Probably not. My light's so bad. But they do have a slight green glow to them because all natural stuff, anything organic will glow. So all your seashells and teeth and specimens and all that, they all glow. Becky, did you get my email? I returned an email to you. Hopefully you got it. And I say Mike in at 20. Linda is out. Thank you, Linda, for letting me know. Yeah, people glow too. Melissa is out. Thank you for letting me know. And we will count it down, going once, going twice, and sold. Hey, PA. How the heck you doing? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I love having all of you in here. It's like all my friends are coming in. It makes me so happy. Okay. Now, this piece is breathtaking and it's expensive. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. It's not as expensive as it would be if you bought it somewhere else. But it's not going to be cheap. This is going to be a $40 start, which is still a fantastic deal for you. But this one I'm having a little trouble letting go. Just a little bit. Because I love it so much. But it's worth way more. So now that I've built it all up. $40 start. It is a mid-century ashtray in bittersweet. And it is fantastic. If you love bittersweet, this would go with your vases so nicely. And I like the amorphous shape on it. Look at that. Ugh, it's just delicious. Look at that swirl in there. It makes me want an orange creamsicle so bad. So beautiful. And this one does glow, just so you know. Not that I'll be able to show you probably, but it glows bright orange all through here. Every bit of this is bright orange. It's just my light is horrible. Yes, this would be so cool to put candy corn in. You don't have to use it as an ashtray. It's just a gorgeous piece of glass. Like I said, that amorphous shape on there, there's no chips, anything. It's just perfect. Oh, Susan, I'm so glad. I loved that too. I thought that receipt holder was so cool. Hello, Tammy Renee. I can't hear you. I don't think she realized she was on. She always gets embarrassed when she does it. I'm like, don't be embarrassed. Nobody cares. Okay, let me give you a measurement so you can see how big and glorious this thing is. It is 10 inches long and it is 6 inches wide. And the height, which is hard to do because it kind of waves, is about 2¼ inches, I'm assuming. Something like that. Oh, orange creamsicles. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite things. Did y'all hear that what do you call it? Wendy's. You know they have Frosties, right? They have an orange dreamsicle, creamsicle, whatever you want to call it, Frosty now. I've been wanting to go over there and get one and try it. I haven't done it yet, but that sounds glorious. Okay, Becky. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'll look for it, sweetie. Thank you. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on this glorious piece right here. Oh, you have one line? Oh my gosh, it sounds so good. Hey, Cricket. I know I love their frosties. I love their frosties. But I was just like, I used to love Orange Julius growing up. And I was like, I bet you anything that is a fantastic frosty. Especially in the summer, when it's hot, it'd be so refreshing and nice. Okay, so this piece right here, this is an old tin. It does have a little bit of sticker residue on the top, which I haven't gotten off yet because a lot of this stuff I haven't even processed yet. I haven't had time. So just bear with and know that a magic eraser will take care of it, okay? Scotcheroos. What? I love some scotcheroos. Denise in here making me hungry tonight. I'm trying to get some of the sticker off. It's just not coming off very good. It's old masking tape is the problem, and it just doesn't want to come off. Anyway, so let me write this down because I didn't write it down. I'm going to do this as an $8 start. Ooh, scotcheroos are delicious. I don't even know if this opens. I hadn't even tried that. Yeah, it does open. Okay, I got it open. Okay, cool. I want to test it. So, beautiful old tin. Look at that. With the flowers on the outside. But the thing I really, really liked about this tin is it's an old creamed cottage cheese Netherland Company Incorporated tin. See, that's where the scotch tape was, but that'll come off. A cottage cheese tin. I just can't imagine getting cottage cheese in a tin. I don't know. Anywho, I just thought it was cool. So $8 start for this fun old tin. It's actually in really good condition for its age. Like the colors are still pretty good on it. Kraft cheese in a tin, yeah. Trying to get the top off so I can show you the inside of it. Okay. All right. If there's no interest, we're going to pass on that one. There's the inside of the lid, just so you know. I just thought it was very cool. Very cool. Y'all know I have weird taste anyway, but hold on, I had to get a coffee break. Okay, let's do this owl right here. $8 start on the owl. Again, I think I'm starting it too low, but that's okay because I already said it. Already did it. Let me write down so I don't forget. So this one is made handcrafted from West Virginia coal. He's a little dusty because again, I haven't processed any of this yet. It's just been sitting in boxes over here. But look at his golden eyes, those rhinestone eyes in there. They're gold. They just stare at you. Hey, Nate. They're judging you. And look at the back of him. He's really very detailed. For a piece of coal, he's pretty detailed. And he does have his foil sticker on the bottom that says he's made from West Virginia coal. He's a really nice piece. Let's see. He is 6 inches tall. And I see Mike in at 8. Nope, Cricket in at 10. He's kind of just sitting up on this little tree stump. Oh yeah, Copper Owl Coins. I haven't heard of him. I'll have to check him out. He looks angry. Well, you know, owls always look angry, Sandy. They always have that look. Kind of like my cat. She always looks angry. Even when she's eating, she looks angry. She grumbles at me when she's eating. It's the strangest thing. I just don't question it anymore. Okay, Mike is out. Hey, Kay, how are you feeling, sweetheart? So, Cricket going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Cricket for 15. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really, 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 you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. I couldn't even put it into words. I wouldn't even know how to say it. All right. I have another cool brass piece here. It is solid. It is fantastic. And it is going to be a $12 start, which again is a very low price for this piece, but it's fun and I like it. So it is a hinged $12 start. It is a hinged seashell in brass. It's got the hinge. It's got some weight to it. This has got some weight, y'all, just so you know. It is solid. And no, Nate, I am not going to polish it. It's going to stay exactly this way because Nate knows I don't polish this stuff. You can send it to Nate to be polished if you want it that way. I hear he's very, very good at it and loves doing it. Good night, Thomas. Thanks for coming in. Let's see here. This one is, oh gosh, 5 inches wide. It's just a fantastic vintage piece. And I like that it's hinged. See how shiny it is on the inside where somebody has polished it? It could look like that on the outside too, but not because of me. I don't do that. I would probably just mess it up if I tried it. It's a good little trinket jar or trinket dish, little stash dish. You could hide your $100 bills in there, whatever you want to do with it. You could put a little sweet note in there and send it to Nate. All right, we're going to pass on that one. Let me find a place to set it. Oh, that's cool, Lion. That's very cool. All right, let's do these guys next. This is going to be a $20 start. Oh, I didn't write that down. Hold on. And it is this beautiful porcelain Japan uh, choir boys. They're in perfect condition. There is not a chip on them. They are great. It's all one piece. Instead of having them divided up into 3 individuals, it's all one piece. Let me flip them around so you can see the back. It has just a Japan stamp on the bottom. Hey, Mary Beth, any donkeys? I do have a donkey planter. I don't have it out tonight, but I do have a donkey planter. I can send you pictures, Cricket, if you want to see it. And let me give you a measurement on these guys. These wonderful little choir boys are about 5 3/4 inches wide and about 5 1/4 inches tall. And they are fantastic. I've never found the trio before. I found them individually, but never the trio. Oh, Nate. Yeah, I got to get with you on that. Okay, let me make myself notes. Nate and Cricket. Cricket for donkey and Nate necklace. Okay. Y'all know I don't remember nothing. And I see Anna in at 20. Thank you, Anna, sweetheart. How are you doing tonight? And if there's no other interest, we're going to count it down for Anna. Going once, going twice, and sold to Anna for $20. Congratulations and thank you. They are fantastic. You're going to love those. All right, so since you mentioned a nun, I do have a nun. I do have a nun. She's going to start at $16. She's a nun planter, and she is beautiful. She just got the Japan sticker on the bottom that says, it's the bell-shaped one, and I can't read it, that says Japan. The foil sticker. She is a planter. And she's a $16 start. Again, no issues with her. She's in great, beautiful condition. She's got her cross on right there. All of her fingers are intact, which is really good. Her habit looks good. She just looks in really, really good condition. And I'll give you a measurement on her as well. The only thing with her is she's got a little bit of dust down in there that needs to be cleaned out. But other than that, she's great. And I like that she's wearing the gray habit. I don't find those often. Most of the time it's the black one. She looks like she's about 7 inches tall. And on width, she looks to be about 5 inches wide. And I see Anna. Sorry, I'm reading chat as I'm going. Anna in for that as well. And I like how this is kind of more of a bisque finish. And then all of this is glazed. See how they glazed all of this? So it's nice and shiny on the white part. And then her face is kind of bisque looking, but she's got a beautiful face. So we're counting down, going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Anna for 16. Thank you. Let me set that back there so I don't break it. Okay. Where is she? Okay. So I have a story about this girl. She's had a repair to her. She's got a little damage. She's had a repair to her, but she's still an amazing piece that somebody needs to add to the collection because I don't find these often. I want you to know there is a repair. I'm going to show you. She's still going to be a $14 start. But she's well worth that. The little bottle. I'll bring it up in a second. So she is a beautiful vintage Napco ware Christmas angel planter. Now, I want to point out she's been repaired. Her wings are perfectly fine. They have not been repaired. But there was, I guess, a crack right here and somebody glued it back on the back of it. It's still solid, but she's still worth that. She is a planter. She is marked Napco ware on the bottom. I'm trying to read the numbers. 6985, I believe. She is still beautiful. And it's getting very, very hard to find anything along this line that's Christmas now. And if you do, people want, you know, they want the money for it. Carrie Ann knows. Carrie Ann knows how much these things go for. She knows about the girls. She is beautiful. So I was like, I'm still gonna pick her up just because I think somebody out there would love her. Um, she is looks about right under 6 inches tall. It looks like. Yeah, I had to pick her up. I couldn't leave her. I was like, she needs a life still. And that's why I started picking up stuff that might have a little bit of damage, things that I can work on and still have they have a life. This one it didn't really need to do anything to. She's still beautiful. But I still pick up some girls here and there that have pieces missing or they have a little damage or whatever because I don't want them to go to a landfill. I just don't. I mean, that's why I redid the shelf back there with the washboard. I don't want that to go to a landfill. I think it's still got life left in it, and I want to see if I can, you know, give it another 100 years if I can. I want it to still be around when I'm gone. Yeah, she's beautiful. All right, Carrie Ann is out, so we will count it down. Thank you, Carrie Ann. We will count it down for Anna. Going once, going twice, and sold to Anna for 25. Thank you so much. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. All right, let me turn my little chair around back and forth, back and forth. All right, I'm going to do this bottle now because Lion's been waiting for it. I don't know nothing about this bottle. Again, I've done no research. I've done no research on it whatsoever. I know it's older. Don't know the age of it. And don't know what it was used for. So that's what we're going to go with, right? It is a nice red bottle. It's not flashed. It is red glass. It has a rubber stopper in it, which makes me feel like it had something to do with pharmaceuticals because I remember when I worked in a lab, we used with the rubber stoppers a lot of the time because sometimes the stuff you had in a bottle would eat through the cork. So that's what makes me think it has something to do with science or pharmaceuticals or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. So it's a pretty little red bottle. Let's see if you can see it's red. Pretty little red bottle. I couldn't see that it had any glow to it whatsoever. I don't see any glow to it. But I'm going to start it at $6. And let's see how big it is. Just the bottle itself without the stopper is 2 and 3/4 inches tall. And I see Susan and it's 6. And that stopper, boy, it's in there. Like, and it's kind of hard. Even though it's a rubber stopper, it's one of the old ones, and it's hard. On the bottom, it is marked with a K and a 7. Can you see that? Yeah, it's a beautiful little bottle. Maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea about this stuff. I am not that educated in bottles. I just pick up ones I like. Kryptonite to the 7th power. Oh, that's good. I like that. All right, Susan is out. So Lion is in at 10, going once, going twice, and sold. To Lion for 10. Thank you so much. And Susan, thank you as well. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to start it at, again, I didn't research any of this stuff. I'm falling down on the job, y'all. Okay, it doesn't smell like anything. I'm just going to start this one at $5 because I don't know the value of it. It's an old Prince Machiavelli Windsong perfume cream sachet crown bottle, like in the shape of a crown. So I'm just going to start at 5 because I really don't know. It's just a cool looking little bottle. And it says Prince Machiavelli is embossed on the bottom, New York, 1 fluid ounce with a 4. And I see Marty in at 5. And I don't smell, somebody's cleaned it out. Like there's no smell to it. Like I don't even get a hint of a smell. Oh, that's your mom's favorite perfume? Really? That's cool. Isn't it fun how things like pop in your head like that? Mike and I were talking about that in the chat the other day. I was talking about salad dressings. It like reminded me of salad dressings because she had like the teak thing with the servers in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's just like salad dressing. I remember that from my childhood. Oh, Lion, that's sweet. Marty, he said that you could have it for 5 if you want it, sweetheart, because he wanted you to be able to give it to your mom. So y'all just let me know what you want to do. Yep, things take us right back. Oh, awesome. Okay, Marty, I'll put you down for that. And Lion, thank you for being such a sweetheart. And I'll put Marty down for 5. Thank you. And Marty, make sure, have you sent me your information? If not, can you do it like sometime before the end of the sale? Because if not, I won't remember. Okay. So I have a set of 10s. They're going to be a $10 start. 10, $10 start, 10s for $10 start. It is a set of 3. Let me put them all back together the way they're supposed to be. Again, they need some cleaning. I haven't cleaned them or done nothing to them. It's just the way I found them. But they nest inside of each other, and they're stackable. And they are, see if I've got them lined up correctly. No, of course I don't. Hold on. Let me line them up. So they are the cakes, biscuits, and sweets 10s. Again, like I said, they do nest inside each other, or you can stack them like this. Okay, Marty, thank you. So the top of these 10s have a little singing bluebird on them. Each one of them had the same design on the top. So this one's got the green top with polka dots. That's the smallest one. That's the sweets. This one's the pink with the little bluebird singing. And this one is the biscuits. And then this one is the blue top with the little bluebird. And that's the cakes. I can read. I promise I can. So the largest one is 7 3/4 inches wide and 3.5 inches tall. The next one that goes on top of that is 5 3/4 inches wide and 3 inches tall. And then the smallest one is 5 1/4 inches wide and about 2.5 inches tall. So that's how they work out. And again, like I said, they do all kind of nest inside each other, so they're easy to store if you're not using them. But I thought they'd just make a cute display. What did we forget? Gloria Vanderbilt. Yep. Oh, that's cool. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on those. I'll send them back over here somewhere, out of the way, somewhere. All right, I'm going to do a few candies. See if anybody wants some candy. Okay, so these are the old Murano candies. They're going to be an $8 start, each one of them. I'm going to show you one at a time, just like I did with the flowers, so we don't get confused, because I have several here. If we don't like them, hey, Sherry, if we don't like them, we can move on. It's no big deal to me. I just want to give y'all a chance, because come Sunday, I'm going to start listing some of the stuff on eBay. So I'm just trying to get through things. So here is the first one. Hold on, let me grab my light. It does have a glow to it. So here is the first one that we're going to look at. And it's got like kind of almost like a feather pull in the center, a little bit of iridescence to it. It's got the yellow, the red, and like a black with some iridescence over the top. It's got the twisted wrap on the side, and it's got black on the edges there. Let me measure it. Hey, Dana Grace, how's everything going in your neck of the woods? So this one's 2 1/4 inches long. I'm trying to block myself out. It is a beautiful piece, and it is solid. All right, if there's no interest, we'll do one more and see if there's any interest. If not, we're going to pass on those tonight. I don't want to bore y'all. I just want to show you what I got. And then next up, this is going to be an $8 start as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did choice. I didn't. It was 8 starting. So maybe that's 8 each Murano candy.
Now, it's a start. I'm starting them at 8, but I'm only doing them one at a time.
Okay.
So we don't get confused.
Okay.
And then I confused you anyway. So this is the next one that I have available tonight. Good night, Cricket. Thanks for coming. It's got the orange on the ends. It's got red, black, and white swirl that goes around it. The orange does glow. The white has a little glow to it. It is 3 1/4 inches long. Nice, again, twisted wrapper with the lines in it. This is a nice smooth piece. Yeah, that is great for Halloween. It would be beautiful. I think these would be beautiful to run like some kind of fishing line or something around them and hang them on a tree and have like a candy tree. I think that would be beautiful. Or hang them in your window or whatever, because the light's going to be gorgeous through these pieces. All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to pass on it. I'll set those back over here. If I can. Let me get this big piece of glass. All right. This is going to be a $25 start. All right. The reason I'm starting at a 25 instead of higher is because it has a lid. Underneath the lid, there is a chip. You cannot see it from the outside, but I didn't realize when I bought it. So I'm showing it at the price that just the base would be. You're pretty much getting the lid for free is what I'm doing. So it is this gorgeous, huge piece of black tiara glass. I'm going to see if I can lift it all the way up for you. It's a nice one. It's got huge diamond points in it. Big nubs. It's got big nubs. And I'm trying to see if it's, where'd my phone go? I'm trying to see if it's black amethyst. Because I didn't check it. Hold on, I'm going to put my flashlight here. It's so thick, it's hard to see. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not going to say it is because I can't see to tell. So we're just going to say it's black. But it could be black amethyst for all I know. So this is the base without the lid. And I'm going to show you the lid. So the base itself is 10 3/4 inches tall and with a width of 5 and a little over 5 1/4, just a smidge, just a hair over 5 1/4. And here is the lid. Got a little dust down in there, but, and I will show you where the chip is. Let me find it. I gotta have to run my finger around it to find it. Hold on. There it is. It's on the very inside of the inner lip. See how there's like a lip inside that holds the top on? It's right there. But like I said, I priced it like I've seen them without the lids, and so that's how I priced it. So you're getting the lid for free. And it doesn't affect it at all, because once you have the lid on, you're probably not going to see it anyway because it's black and it's really hard to see. But once you have the lid on, you're not going to be able to see it anyway. With the lid, let me tell you how big it is with the lid, because it's a big hunking piece of glass. It is 16 1/2 inches tall with the lid. Susan cracks me up, Lion. She cracks me up. And I see Noelle came in at 30. Mike came in at 35. Oh, Dana, I'm so glad, honey. I've been worried about you. Noelle's at 40. Mike is out to Noelle. Okay. Thanks, Mike, for letting me know. And thanks for your bids. We will count it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Noelle, also known as S&G. To me, anyway. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. It is a beautiful piece. Bootyful, bootyful. Okay, this piece is very unique. Okay, This one threw me off a little bit. I gotta be honest with you. It kind of threw me off a little bit. So this is a beautiful piece of art. It's made from wax. When I first picked it up, I did not realize that. It is a Bavarian piece made, they call it Bavarian art wax. Um, it's going to be a $16 start. It is Madonna and Child. And look how beautiful that is. That's all wax, y'all. Look at the depth and dimension in there. And they made it look like wood. I thought it was wood when I first picked it up. In fact, I still thought it was wood until I felt the back of it. It felt, and I was like, that feels like wax on the back. It is. It's wax. Yes, this is wax. I was shocked, Susan. Gorgeous piece. Like I said, they did a fantastic job. And it's got some age to it. Let me give you a measurement on it because it's a nice big size. It's beautiful. All right, so that would be 12. So it's 14 inches long. Yeah, don't mail it anywhere hot. Everywhere is cooler than it is here, and it made it here, so I feel pretty confident. But look at the detail. It's just beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I've never found anything like this. I mean, even the drape in her dress and the curls in the hair and, I mean, everything. I just think it's gorgeous. I thought it was wood, like I said. I was like, that's pretty cool. It's just called Bavarian wax art is what it's called. Bavarian wax art. It is not signed, but all the ones I looked up were just called Bavarian wax art. So I guess there's one person that did in Bavaria. They did this, but I have no idea. I knew nothing else about it. I just thought it was so interesting. I've never found anything like this before. Probably never will again. Because if you think about it, I can see carve marks in it. Like where it looks like a little chisel went into it. So I can't say that for certain, but it looks like there's like chisel marks in there. See if can you see those little chisel looking marks in there? See, like in the hand, you can kind of see it. It looks like it was carved. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you think about, okay, you're counting it down for me, good. I know, isn't that cool, Susan? I guess if you think about it, though, this probably didn't last very good because they're made out of wax. If people didn't keep them cool, they probably melted and just turned into like a blob of stuff. But this one was kept very well, so. Sold to Classic Old Soul. Linda, thank you. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just a unique item. Y'all know I like to pick up the strange, unique stuff you don't see every day. All right, how much longer y'all want to go? Yes, Spooky is melted. Oh, good, Laura. I'm glad you said that because I was a little worried about that. I was slightly worried. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's do that. I'll show that. I don't know if anybody will be interested. Show that. don't even know what that's made out of. Huh. Okay. Okay, so next up, I have this cool old bell. It says Lucerne on it. I think it's a sheep bell. It's hand painted. So you can hear the sheep when they're coming. It's a little too small for a cowbell, I think. But I did like the flowers on it. I thought that was very pretty. It's got its clacker, as you heard. Kind of loud. So I'm going to start this one at just $8. Let me give you a measurement on it. If I could hold the ruler the right way, that would be helpful. I always hold it upside down. So bad. Oh, Lord. So it looks like it's about 3.5 inches tall. And at its widest point, it looks like it's about 3 inches wide, maybe a little bit more. So you could get this. It's loud enough. You could get this and put it on your bedside table. And you could just bang, 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 really loud to make your significant other come running and then just go, where's my coffee? It might work. You never know. Okay, Marty. Thank you. Yeah, there you go, Poppy, Switzerland. I thought that's what it was, but I was like, I'm scared to say it because then if I'm wrong, I'm going to feel like an idiot. So sometimes it's better just keep your mouth shut, you know? You don't like that, Tammy? So we'll count it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Mike for $8. Okay, y'all, I'm going to visit Tammy tomorrow. If I don't come back, start looking for my body. Just saying. Here's my proof right now. I am not suicidal. So, you know, when I come up missing. Okay. I'm going to start this at $5. I know. I'm kind of worried. So I'm going to start this at $5. It's actually a lot of 6 kids DVDs. They're all used, but the discs are in there. And if you've got grandkids, they might like these. I don't know, but that's why I'm starting off for $5. So the first one in the lot is Disney, the Princess and the Frog. The second one in the lot's an older one. The cover's a little messed up on it, but it was the Rugrats movie. The third one in the lot is Barbie and her sisters in a ponytail. And then I have Barbie as presents Thumbelina. And then you have Care Bears, the complete series. And then finally you have Nick Jr., Dora the Explorer. It's a party. It's a party, Boots. So you get all for one monies, all 6. And like I said, the discs are in there. The covers may be a little rough looking, but the discs are in here. But if you got a little one around that you have to babysit every once in a while or something like that, it'll keep them busy for a few minutes, maybe. If not, you can just take the disc out and fling them in the yard like frisbees. Oh, Susan. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I love it. Okay, we're going to pass on these. You guys let me know later if you're interested. I love it. Okay, these guys right here. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They're just so good. It is an entire set of these mugs. These are going to start for $20 for the set, which really is just, if you look at it this way, it's $5 a mug, which is an amazing deal on these. But I don't want to split up the set, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So these are done by Man-Made Mugs, M-A-N-N. They are vintage out of Japan. These look like they were never used. So here's the first one in the series with the fire helmet. And it says 1890 fire helmet, fireman's axe, fireman's trumpet, 1877. And it's got like the little 2-finger handle on it. And these are stackable. But look on the inside. These look like they were never used. There's the marking. The second one is yes, I said that. Weather vane, 19th century. They all have this gold rim around them. Again, look brand new. The next one in the set is Conestoga wagon, about 1800, it says. And then finally, the fourth one in the set is Civil War drum, about 1860. So they all four stack. And if you like, you know, the vintage look, these have like all the antique stuff on them. And I think that's really fun. And they all stack. So you could have them just stacked next to your coffee maker in the kitchen. And I think they're beautiful. The colors just pop on these. Let me give you a quick measurement. Then we're going to move on to something else. These are 3 3/4 inches tall. All right. So we'll pass on these. I'm going to set them over to the side. Form a club. Y'all are already in a club. You got to form one. Okay. Next up. Oops, my thing fell. I have this kind of, it's not brass, it's copper, is what I'm trying to say. This is going to be a $15 start. And it's this beautiful copper bowl. But the pedestal on it has this porcelain pedestal with the flowers. It is gorgeous with the roses on there. These are all applied. Give you an idea of size on it. And I'll measure it for you as well. It is 10 inches wide and 5 3/4 inches tall. But for me, it's the base. I love that base on there. with all those beautiful white, kind of white tone with pink roses, and then you've got the green leaves that go around. Gorgeous piece. Dana. All right, if there's no interest in this one, we're going to pass on it. There's another place to put it. And then a few more things. Then we'll wrap it up for the night. Excuse me. These are going to be a $20 start. These are hand-carved wooden bookends, but they're the mid-century monks, which I think are fantastic. There's one of them. You can see the carve marks in there, and the light hits it just right. Let me turn it the right way where you can see it. There we go. There we go. So there's one of them. They're a little dusty on the base, but you'll get the idea. Love him. And I don't know. It's just the way these are done is just so amazing to me. And look, they put like these little, almost like these little brad nails or something in there, like some kind of little metal looking hardware in there to make these things. They're amazing. Very detailed. There's the bottom of them. Give you a measurement. They're about 8 inches tall. And me personally, even if you don't want to use them as bookends, which I don't really use bookends, you can just set them somewhere as a pair, and they'll be fantastic just sitting there. Very gothic looking. Look at all that carving in there. It's a beautiful piece. Look at their faces. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on these guys. Let me set them over here. You men need to go over here, out of the way for now. Okay. It's hot in here. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so this is, I don't know who made this. Home Spray, HOLMSPRAY is what is on the base of it, made in the US of A. It has an old hang tag on it from a store, probably an antique store. I'm going to take that off for you. But it's this pretty little, hey, Christy. It is this pretty little perfume bottle. The atomizer is pretty much gone on it. You know, the little atomizer pump, you'd have to replace it if you want to actually use it, but just to have it sitting around, I think it's pretty. So it's this pretty little perfume bottle with the yellow rose on it on both sides. And like I said, see, the bulb is gone now, the atomizer. But on the bottom is marked HOLM spray, home spray. No idea. Haven't even looked into it. This is glass. I guess you would like to know that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Who you get a text message from? I heard it go off. Heard the bewitched sound go off over there. So let's start this at $8. There we go. I had to write it down. So pretty little perfume bottle. Like I said, if you want to actually use the atomizer, you'd have to order another one, which you can get replacements for it. But if you just got it, you know, want it just to sit somewhere to look cute. And I see Susan in at 8. It says it's made in USA, Chartley, Massachusetts. Never heard of Chartley. Hey, Karen Williams. So we'll count it down for Susan. Going once. Going twice, Susan. And sold. It's a little deflated. It's just, you know, that happens to the best of us. Thank you, Susan. Let me set it back here behind me. Okay. Let me do a little more ephemera right here. Let's see if y'all like these really quick. All right. I'm going to start these at $8 is the start. And again, I'm going to do them individually because it's just going to be easier for me. We'll see if you like them or not. And if not, we'll move on. $8 start. So the first one I have that I'm going to show you is an original ad from 1956, Coca-Cola, one that was ripped out of a magazine, as you see, but it is an original. It's not a reproduction. And it is Santa with a little reindeer sitting in that mid-century chair. Whoo, that chair's killing me, y'all. But it's from 1956. It says, "And a Merry Christmas to all." So it is the original ad. Let me try to take it out of the plastic so I can show you. I want to keep it in the plastic, but let me see if I can take it out without damaging it. Here is the ad that's on the opposite page. It was for a Remington Rand typewriter. So see, it is an actual ad out of a magazine in 1956. So you could display either ad that you want to. But I'm trying to keep it in the plastic so it stays good for you. But he is fantastic. Those chairs, oh my gosh. I want that chair so bad. The chair gets me. All right. So, I see Tammy Renee in at 8. If there's no other interest, we will count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, I wasn't doing it choice of, I was doing them individually. I know I'm confusing you with that. Okay, we'll do it choice of then. Here's the next one. It is from oh gosh, where's my magnifying glass? Hold on, let me get my loop out. Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. Blind as a bat that's lost its sense of echolocation. I'm just bumping into walls over here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is 1933. Yes, yes, Susan. I got it. All right, this is 1933. I'm going to try to take it out of the plastic. Bear with me, please. So, 1933. No after lunch drowsiness because you're going to drink a Coca-Cola and you're going to feel great. Why come back from lunch feeling drowsy? Look at her eating her little sandwich. Choose a refreshing lunch and be yourself. Bounce back to normal with an ice cold Coca-Cola, the natural partner of so many good things to eat. An ice cold Coca-Cola is more than just a drink. It's a very particular kind of drink, combining those pleasant, wholesome substances which foremost scientists say do the most in restoring you to your normal self. Really delicious. It invites a pause that will refresh you. And then the other side of this one is how to see California in a 2 weeks vacation this summer. And look at their old swimsuits they're wearing. Hey, Lucinda. Oh, I bet. You travel so much, girl. Exactly, Susan. That white powder residue in the Coca-Cola is what had you going. Going once, going twice, and sold. 1933 Coca-Cola. And that one's going to go to Bold. Congratulations and thank you. I love showing the backs of them too because you can see it's like a real ad. It's not one that was reproduced. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. And then I'll do one more of those. I have three more, but we'll do one more. Let's see. Let's do this one. It's from 1946. 1946. $8 start. This says join the club around the corner. Admission 5 cents. He's got his old college sweater on. And look at the old Coca-Cola logo in the back. This is as free and easy as your own front porch. The soda fountain is one of America's most democratic spots. There, over refreshing Coca-Cola, you stop to pass the time of day and discuss what's doing in the world. There, folks come to pause and rest between shifts or tune in on a noonday news. Your favorite soda fountain and the American way of life go side by side like apple pie and cheese. Take a breathing spell today for the friendly pause that refreshes with your neighbors over a Coke at your favorite soda fountain. It's the world's friendliest club, and the dues are only a nickel. Coke equals Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and its abbreviation Coke are a registered trademark. So that's when they were starting to tell you that you could call it Coke instead of Coca-Cola. That's kind of cool. They're like, you could just shorten it. Let's see what's on the back of this one. Hold on. Ooh, India. Waiting to be visited, wanting to be friends. Plan now for the Orient, the world's supreme travel experience on American president lines. That's kind of cool. So there's the ad. The good old college try. Look at the rental library. You had your soda jerk back here. Look how small those glasses were. Okay, I get too into stuff. I'm sorry. So going once, going twice, and sold. And who's got it? And it is going to Lion for $8. Thank you. Let me write you down for that one. And that was 1946. Oh, you're looking for camera or clock out. Okay. Camera or clock ads. Hold on, let me look really quick. I don't know what's on the back of these. I've only got a couple more. I can look really fast. Really, really fast for you. Let me open them. Well, what kind of camera are you looking for? Because here's a Revere. /8mm camera on the back of that one. And that's the Santa at the fridge. So there's that one. And then the other one, no, the other one is Union Carbide on the back. Okay, Karen, you want me to run that one for you with the camera on at the back? Or I guess it could be on the front, depending on how you look at it, right? Let me put this one back in here. All right. So going once, going twice, and sold to Karen Williams for the cool old Coca-Cola and the CineZoom camera ads. And this one was from 1959. Thank you, Karen. The last one is from 1946. Yes, Karen, that's fine, honey. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, Lucinda, I'm on at 8 or at 9 Eastern on Thursdays. You want this one too? Okay. So Lion's in at 8 on this one. So if anyone else is interested, we're about to start counting it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Where's my pen at? This one's 1946. And sold to Lion for $8. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's all those. Y'all make quick work of those. All right. So I think I'm going to save some of these. I'll do this tonight, and then I'll save the rest of these for in the morning for my morning show. Let's see. I'll do this one tonight. Okay. I'm going to show you this. I'm not selling this. This is mine. But I want to show it to you because I think it's cool. I picked it up and I'm keeping it. So this is, you know, for one of the double telescoping viewfinder thingies. I have one of those over there on my shelf. This one is sample set number 2, and it's a ghostly warning. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm keeping that one. That one's mine. It's going to go in my curiosity cabinet. Oh, what's the question? Oh, y'all got me. Florida. Why, Susan? I think it's cool. Okay. MCMXXXII. So that's 19, 10, 20, 32, right? 1932. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. MCMXXXII. I think that's 1932. Good night, Bald. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's not intentional, but sometimes math is hard for me. So whatever year that is, MCMXXXII. I'm going to say it's 1932. Lucinda's agreeing with me, so we're going with that. And Mary is too. Wonderful. We're all on the same page. So 1932. Let me write this down real quick before I forget, because I'll forget it's 1932 by the time I get finished saying it. So 1932, The Tale of Peter Rabbit book. I'm getting there. I'm going to do, trying to remember what I paid for this. I'll do an $8 start on it because I did have to pay up on this one a little bit because of the age of it. So it is like a paperback. It's not a hardback. But The Tale of Peter Rabbit, 1932. And I'll show you inside where it has that. By Platt and Monk Company, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Flopsy Mopsy Cottontail and Peter. So you got black and white pictures there. And then when you turn the next page, you've got colored pictures. So this is a nice old book. I'm having trouble turning pages. And then you go back to kind of black and white. You know, it cost a lot to color pictures back then. So you didn't have all colored pictures in there. They kind of alternated. Look at that pretty little, that pretty little kitty cat. And Farmer McGregor chasing him down through there with his rake in his hand. He's so mean. Well, they call him Mr. McGregor. I always called him Farmer McGregor. And look, he's in bed now. Poor thing. And his sisters, who didn't misbehave, they got to have bread and milk and blackberries for supper, but not him. He got chamomile tea. Poor little guy. Susan. Woo! Give me a high five, Susan. High five. All right, we'll pass on that if nobody's interested in it. All right, I'm going to do one more so I make it an even number. No, not the little bunny foo-foo, please, for the love of God. No more little bunny foo-foo. All right, so this was some type of card for a product. Although on the back, it looks like it was in somebody's photo album, but there's nothing on the back of it. It was plain, but there's like part of the black from the photo album on the back of it now. And I don't know what kind of advertisement it was, but it's a beautiful picture. It's the size of a postcard. Let me write this down. And I'm going to start at $4. You see, it's missing a little bit of its gold up here at the top. But look at that picture with that shell and those flowers in front of it. This has got a lot of age to it. Look at that. I don't know what was the advertisement for. I have no idea because it doesn't have anything on it. But can you imagine? I mean, you used to get pictures like this when you bought products. What do we get now? Some kind of disposable plastic bottle with something on it. Back then you got quality. I just think it's beautiful. But I want to show you on the back because you know the black like scrapbook pages, that kind of almost like a linen feeling scrapbook page. Somebody had this inside of a scrapbook, as you see, and when they pulled it off, part of that come off with it. Which you could probably put a little heat on it and get that off if it bothered you. But I figured since it's on the back, who cares? Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh. Now see, if companies advertise like this now, I might buy more of their products. Why have you had a headache all day, Susan? So it's 5.5 inches wide and 4 inches tall. It's just a pretty piece. Y'all are killing me in the chat. All right, we're going to pass on it. We will pass on that piece. Pass, pass, pass. All right, so I'm going to give you, instead of going back over everything again, I'm going to give you a preview of some of the stuff I'm going to be having at the 10 o'clock sale in the morning. Just so you know. Just so you know. At the 10 o'clock sale in the morning, I will be having some more ephemera, such as this old BB&R Night Original Fruit of the Loom ad. It's got a little damage right there at the top, but look at that blast of color. Blam! Isn't that pretty? Those colors on there is just beautiful. And then this is Rings Vegetable Ambrosia to restore gray hair, eradicate dandruff and humors from the scalp, baldness. Look at those angel babies with the butterflies pulling their little cherub carts with the ambrosia for gray hair bottles. What's going on with Kay? What? Yay, Kay! That's wonderful. Oh, that's so wonderful. Congratulations. And then I've got this, which was a newspaper cutout from 1929. And it was advertisement for a Broadway show. Oh, them girls, you can see through them outfits. Saucy. And then look at this book I got, y'all. Supermarket coloring contest book. That's the front. Look at the back. Look at the prizes you could win. A Lionel train set, the Chicago Flying Scout skates, Vandy Fair portable phonograph, a Betsy Ross sewing machine, Schwinn bicycle. Look at all the wonderful things you could win. And it was a coloring book. But the best thing was it was brands from that day, from that time. Look, Carnation, Malted Milk, the old Peter Pan. I love this book. Love it. They color a little bit on the tomato sauce, but not much. Did you, Susan? Did you get the Tina toddler? So I got that. I got a lot of ephemera this time, y'all. And I really like this book too, because this is one of the fairy tale stick-em books. And it's the one where you cut the little stickers out and you wet them and stuck them on there, you know. This one was from Platt and Monk. Hold on. MCMXXXVII. So 1937. 1937. Darlene Miller wants to know if you mailed her thing. What thing? I'll have to go and look what we're talking about because I can't remember. Okay, you need to know I can't remember nothing, girl. I'll have to go look. So it's got the little cutouts. Look. And then you stuck them on there. So anyway, I got that. And I got other stuff I'm bringing tomorrow too. Like these little tops for the milk. The old milk bottles. I got a bunch of those little tops. For the homogenized blue ribbon dairy. I have an old vintage cigarette package for Regent cigarettes, which I think is fun. Hair clip and scarf. Thank you, sugar. Yes. It's been mailed. She ought to have it by now. I'll check on it because she should have it already. Oh, and I got this. I forgot to show you this. This is an old Miller chalkware piece. I believe it's Miller. I'll have to look again. It's one of those that does the chalkware. And it's the owl with the buggy. Look at him looking down at that caterpillar or whatever down there. Worm. He's like, he looks kind of like he's scared of it and kind of like he wants to eat it. I don't know. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, she should have it by now, but I'll check on it for sure. That was mailed a long time ago. And now I have some other things over here that I hadn't even got pulled yet, like this little owl right here. I got him for tomorrow. So y'all make sure you show up at 10 a.m. Eastern. And if you can't get there, I mean, just watch it when you can. And, you know, it may still be available. You can just leave a comment. And if you want some, just leave a comment right there in the comment section. And I'll check on it. Like I get notifications when I get comments. So no big deal. So, Lou, you're going to be working at 10 a.m., girl. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I wasn't feeling great, and y'all made me feel better, so thank you. So have 9 to 6. Oh. Well, when you can come in, whenever you can watch it, you know. I have a lot of people that message me afterwards because they can't be there that early, and I understand that. Plus, I only do 10 items because I know a lot of people can't be there at 10. So But no, it's not that. It's not that I don't feel good. It's that my blood pressure's all screwed up, which makes me feel weird. So, anyway, thanks for coming, guys. And make sure you gave me a thumbs up if you didn't already. I would appreciate it so very much. And I'll see you at 10 a.m. in the morning time to get this party started again with a cup of coffee and get our day going. And then I'll be heading up to see two fantastic women, and we're going to hang out and have a good time. And I'll probably be posting some kind of video when I'm up there, just because I know Tammy Renee will not want to be in it. So I'll make sure I do that. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, everyone. Mwah. Have a great night. Get a lot of rest. And, stay safe, stay kind, stay blessed. And I'll see you in the morning. Good night for now, guys. Bye.